Today, I'll show you how to find and annotate serial sections in PathViewer and PathViewer GRID. So here I have a collection of images from the Atlas of Intestinal Transport from Dr. Jerry Turner's lab at Harvard Medical School. And you can see that underneath each image thumbnail are various metadata describing these images. These are all from human samples, and so they each have a corresponding patient ID. And so by clicking patient ID 38, I can filter this slide list to only show other images with that particular tag. You can probably already tell from the image thumbnails that these are sections from the same block of tissue. And so I can select any number of these images for further review side by side in PathViewer GRID. Once I've selected the images that I want to review, I can select Open Selected in GRID. And now I can view these images side by side. I can synchronize across my views and zoom in and out and navigate as needed. Now, because these are serial sections, they won't be perfectly aligned, but I might be able to adjust them to get them a little bit closer. And so I can unsync them and then use my shared crosshairs to see if I can adjust these images to be a little bit more aligned with one another. And so I may start by trying to find sort of the same corner of the images of this tissue section. And of course, you could do this in a less manual way, do it by some programmatic alignment pipeline, and then input that data into PathViewer GRID so that the images were already aligned. But here I'm doing it manually. Then I can resync them after I've done that wiggling in X and Y. I can turn off my shared crosshairs if I want, and then I can make my annotations. And so let's say I draw on this slide first. I draw an ROI, and then I'm going to copy that annotation and I will paste it to all other views. And so you can see here that it's pretty close to the same area, but maybe in some of these images, I'd like to move it slightly, and I can do that. Then when you feel that your annotations are complete, you can hit Save at the top. This saves across all of your images in view. And that's how you annotate images in PathViewer and PathViewer GRID.